How's it going, Elias? Almost EU friendly? Never. Sometimes I stream on EU friendly hours. Very rarely though. Because I don't usually stream early. Look, thank you. Turn on Entity Hider real quick. Never tried to farm Offtask? Thought about that. People prefer to see it Offtask because they want to see how broken it is Offtask. Because you can say a lot of setups are broken if you just do them. Hold on. Alright, what I was trying to say is you can say a lot of tasks are a lot of setups are broken if you do them on task, but we do them all off task. Why not wear full Justy? Because it has a lot of negative mage. You end up basically just having a shit ton of negative mage with just this year. Not too good. It's fine if you're like on a budget though and you can't afford much stuff, but also with just this year, you need an Eladina Sword to be able to like realistically do any damage. It's only like passable if you have Ward and Avernic Treads, in my opinion. Otherwise, the DPS is really shitty. Is much worse with Ellie. If you like took the exact same setup and swapped out for just Ellie, no, it's fine. You basically got a trade-off. Off-plate or just this year legs? Off-plate. This year legs are really bad. I mean, any just this year piece that isn't the helm is pretty bad. You uploading this run? They're all on YouTube, yeah. Also, Reynold, I've just completed the Coliseum. Inferno will be my next. I have max gear, max bank, whatever. What kind of gear sub would you recommend? I mean, if you have max money, then probably this one. Sorry, there's some construction going on, so I'm just muting every now and again. But yeah, like the concept of the setup is that you have like not too much negative mage. Like with this setup I have, I think it's like 90 to 100. Construction noise is epic. It's like a chainsaw. Would infinite money would Ellie make it more OP? No. The setup is better without the Ellie. Off-plate legs over Torah for the flex? No. They're used because they have less negative mage and pretty good like defensive stats still. This is basically like the best setup money can buy for most people. If there were more optimizations, I probably would have made them. The only realistic optimization, besides obviously being on task, is having like a T-bow setup here instead, which is a pretty decent trade-off. More DPS, a few more slots. Both plate helm is a decent downgrade, right? Yeah, if you want to spend 70 more mil for worse defense, then yeah. Helm is tough to downgrade. You just go to Verax. It's pretty easy, actually. Like, you just go straight down to Verax, it's fine. Just issue a Verax, then yeah, you could use Oak Plate Helm, but like, we're not really talking downgrades, we're talking like weird Iron Man downgrades now, which there's like a billion different solutions for. That's why I don't like talking about like specific slot downgrades. It's better just to talk about the thresholds of gear that you want to meet and play from there. Like, if you know you want to hit 320 range defense and 60 mage offense, you can just take it from there on what you want to do afterwards. Is that purple potion? Forgotten Brew. I'm sorry for the construction noises that are muted. You can basically go preference from there when you're at this level. An example of a T-Bow Mage tank setup. I kind of do. Like, my Discord has one for Offtask, but it's not really that hard to figure it out. You just go this exact setup, and then you just put on Masori top bottom instead of the ancestral stuff, and a T-Bow here. And then, you know, like Cape and stuff. It takes more slots. Obviously, Forgotten Brew would be like a ranging potion. You can also look at like the budget setup, which uses a Bofa, and you just replace all the components of the Bofa with T-Bow stuff. It's best for you just to kind of like try it and see what you want more. Like if you want more restore, you can do that. I probably don't care about this ranger that much. Like you see how I use augury there because I'm tanking ranger. Brew is always forgotten about. It's a forgotten brew. Doobie. Forgotten Brew is just when you Sarah Brew before Heart is ready again? Yeah. Like, you don't touch it for waves. It's just, what's it called? It's mostly for, like, Jads and Zuck. That's what I meant to say. This world is terrible. Look at that ping spike. I'm sure it's fine. Thing is about a myth. Could I beat Blood Rush, Blood and Ice Scepter if you don't have Eldritch? Yeah, I would probably run Kodai over those two. Kodai is like really strong just because it has so much magic accuracy. Kind of like the idea of having more inventory spots and just camping hard. Yeah, I mean, I fill up the inventory spots anyway with like a Cursed Scepter, so I get a little bit more DPS. But you definitely want a Forgotten Brew, because you will have to brew at some point. Ow. Unlucky. Any good spec weapons without Eldritch? Not really. You blowpipe spec if you bring a blowpipe. Oh my god. Ping keeps jumping up to like 100 something. We're playing ping roulette. Get. Oh yeah. No consequences. Oh, oops. Did I expect? Sorry about that. Elders really shot up in price since the Coliseum video? Yeah, it did. Trying to safe spot healers in Triple Jad. I don't think it makes a difference there, to be honest. I don't know how the Echo recoil would affect that. Like, they're still stuck, right? So I don't think them taking damage is a bad thing. But sure, you could turn it off. I've never even thought about that, to be honest. Stamina pot isn't needed. In a sense, like 95% of the time, you won't need it. But then, if you end up with the 5%, I'm not responsible. I would just bring it because, like, you're more likely to need the stamina pot than you are to need the extra potion. But up to you, I guess. Obviously, as an experienced player, I know just to walk some certain spots, but if it's like your first cape, then you might need it. Do you deal with Ranger Major stack if you want to kill Majors first? You could degen, freeze, destack them. The proper way is to off-tick them, obviously. I get a ton of those stacks and I degen, destack them all the time. I can show you when we get there. How do you deal with major, not major, would I play DMM? Probably not. I don't have that much time to commit like that. Plus, I'm not good at PKing, so I would get washed, but... A 1? Let's load the major a little bit closer. I got Oaf, Torva, and Justy. You gotta combine all 3 sets. You get all 3 set effects. Yo, how's it going, Derrock? GM. That's Derrock, like the insane solo Taba, right? The one and only. Don't mind the construction noises. Does negative accuracy get amplified by shadow? Yeah, it does. So if you have like negative accuracy, we do Tob. Let's go. You'd be surprised how much accuracy I have in this gear. Shadowing. I'm gonna tell you right now. Take a guess what the number is. You'd be like, oh, shadow multiplies negatives, right? So you're gonna be like, oh, this is maybe it's like 0, perfectly balanced. We have 216 in full plate. We're chilling right now. That was actually accidentally an insane lure. Didn't mean to do that. I just meant to freeze him. Only thing that's missing is some Din's action? True. Pray Mage. Solves everything. When has Praying Mage not solved your problems in this video game? When it's a ranged edit, alright, you got a point. Ow. I'm gonna take off Prey Mage one day. Yo, brother, do I need 99 Mage for the Mage Tank method? I mean, considering you're literally stat checking things, I probably would recommend it. You don't actually need it if you just play a little properly, but obviously the better stats you have, the better. Yeah, you just replace just this Sheer Helm with Slayer Helm, and then obviously don't bring whatever helmet you are switching into. chillin'. What about the fence? I mean, exact same argument. If you're gonna cheese and stat check, you probably want the best stats. Like, I know a ton of people who did it with like 80, but like, then there's people who like complain at like 99 defense and max gears, so it's like, depends how good you are, I guess. Like, probably 1 in like 5 or 1 or somewhere between 1 in 5 and 1 in 10 hits, you'll get hit 1 extra time. It shouldn't make the difference, but then if you're also bad at the game, then you're probably taking twice as many hits, so then it starts making a difference. That makes sense. Like, somewhat, I get a lot of people who are like, oh, Reynold, I'd used your exact same setup. I'm playing the exact same way you are. How come I'm getting destroyed? I asked them to send a VOD, and they're playing quite differently. Turns out if you take twice as many hits, the setup is half as good. You know, like, for example, Coliseum, they're like, I have the same setup. It's not working. I'm like, alright, let me see how you do it. And then they completely giga-grief the Fremnix, and they're still killing Fremnix by that time like the reinforcements are spawning. I'm like, yeah, it's not the setup. In fact, you're only alive because of the setup. The only reason you're alive is because of the setup. It's not the setup's fault. Like, the Fremnix are supposed to be killed in like the first like 5 seconds, and it's like 40 seconds in the wave, it's still alive. I'm like, I don't think it's the setup. Like, I could play exactly like how I am right now, and I'm sure with 80 defense, it would be a problem. But if I just decided to not pray Mage for like you saw in those last 10 ways, I just basically only prayed Mage. I could have just not done that, and the setup would have been fine. Still would have been very tanky. Are the Royal Titan prayers super needed in the setup? No, not really, actually. They are nice though, because you can just like have this on like a lot. Whereas if you don't have it, then you will probably not use anything. I do recommend using some sort of offensive when you're fighting blobs like this. I don't know when this Ranger unfreezes, so I think it's like around now. No 2v1s allowed. Reminds you of the Grudge, yeah. The construction is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. It needs to be done. This is a D-stack, by the way, like this. You freeze the front guy. Oh, hold on. Let me join a party so I can ping. You freeze the front guy usually, and then you drag the other one. Sorry for the knocking noises. Yeah, construction's going on. It's like Fortnite, you know? You just build your way out. New metronome. Like, I really don't need it here. It's a very minor DPS increase to use Mystic Figure when I'm shadowing. Same here, like, I don't really need it. Because you just want Augury. Augury is the important one that you want for later. Because if you're doing Mage Ranger waves, you want Augury. Or when you're tanking like the Ranger like this. Run it south. Alright. Back in my day, people did that with Bulwark. Now we do it in our Mage tank setup. Or yeah, you could just like do any kind of flicking, but there's a lot of compromises everyone can do, right? Got froze on the wrong side. Flicking, we don't do that around here. True. Like, the blob is probably the most important one to have it on. Because you're not that accurate against the blob, so the prayer does matter. But like, you can just augury that and then not vigor the others, and you're still chilling. I'll go this side. Two blobs, I'll augury up. Two blobs is a little bit spooky to not leave augury up. Use my chill Coliseum boss for learning, right? I do plan on doing like full educational commentaries at some point. But right now I'm being lazy. I'm just looking at chat, yapping, and hitting stuff. Not like this setup makes Inferno easier, it's more forgiving on setting up desirable fights. To be fair, that does make it a lot easier. It does make it a lot easier. I should augury up right now. And just a ranger. A lot of people argue, like, the setup of every wave is what makes it hard. And when you have a setup that lets you set up, like, probably, like, 150% more time, it's kind of a big change. Oop. I'm not praying Mage. The only... Alright, didn't matter. Should augury up. He splashed on me. Randomized? Not... I'm pretty sure there is a formula to it. I don't know it, though. I know it's not as predictable as, Bite Caves, which has, like, a set rotation. But I think there is some sort of, like... There is some sort of control that you can have. Mage Splash was crazy, yeah. I wasn't Chance, so I didn't really feel concerned to, like, take Eat or anything, though. What the fuck I am. Ow. It's a maximal hit. Why knowing Phantom heals is very important. Still think Freeze hacking is one of the best sentences I've ever heard. That shit is so disgusting. Eldritch is not hitting today. Thing is trash. Oh. Long gone are the days of consequences. Do you have Perfect Doom CA? No, I haven't really done much Doom since CAs came out. I had all my Doom grind before. So Torva Top and Ophlegs are better than Justiciar because they don't have as much negative mage. Why is my mic so loud? Is it loud? If it's too loud, I can lower it. I just might be too close to it as well. This is a little degenerate. This is one of the solves of all time. Oh shit. Don't touch me. Whoa, bucko. Wait your turn. Probably do need to raise our defense levels a little bit. Hey. Fine. I'm just making shit up. Dude, this Elder's just terrible. This is where Phantom Barraging is just gonna heal me to full. Oh. Hello. Animal Elf. I'm gonna do it again. Should probably brew. Would be the smart thing to do. Sure, it's fine. Imagine alternating. Like, who does that? I literally prayed Mage the entire wave so far. Just pray Mage! Why are you guys praying other things? Just pray Mage. Oh my god, this thing's terrible. Elders does not want to work. I say so out of the melees. Done it. You can't make me pray range. You physically can't. Until Jad's, at least. Can't make me. Let's go! Another Prey Mage camper. Maybe not here. Hero play range. Oh. Some damage. Heard you was talking shit. Do you just not have some Justy Toppers or some secret tech? It's not a secret. It's just for some reason people think Justiciar is good for Mage Tank, but it really is not. Both play legs, yeah. You don't want Justiciar top or bottom in a Mage Tank setup because they have too much negative Mage. Like, they are tanky, yes, but very common question, like, you don't want Justiciar in your Mage Tank. Will you revisit Doom or no incentive? No incentive right now. You can run Justiciar if you own, like, literal everything else, like this, Avernic, Magus, and Eladinus Ward. And that's, like, strictly better than Ellie, but at the same time, it's a little unnecessary. You just gimp your DPS a shit ton doing that. And having less DPS for blobs means you're probably taking more blobs, might miss some more freezes if you're using freezing as part of your arsenal. Bandos too much negative? No, Bandos is good too. Bandos is actually like second BIS. For the chest piece, at least. Shadow slap? Shadow do slaps. I'm not too interested in doing Deep Delve Doom. Tank one for fun. I don't think Mage Tank worked like that. I will go back when I need the CAs though, like to get back Master Tier. I am already Master Tier, but eventually I'll have to get it back. That's when I'll run it back. I want to be Imbued-Hearted, that's why I didn't want to and I didn't want to use Bruise either. Her Jagex are adjusting Inferno's monster's mage defense? I doubt it. I heavily doubt it. They could. Reddit would be so pissed. You want to miss one normal attack? And then throw a Curse Scepter Specs? I'll use Augury. And we want to push this up below 600. And then we'll kill the Major. How much difference does the Curse Scepter make? It makes a pretty big difference, actually. You could definitely feel it. Yeah, people will be like, "Oh, so you'd rather ban people who are mage tanking or nerf mage tank than ban sellers and buyers?" Like, come on, bro. I don't think so. I don't think they would actually nerf Mage Tank. It's better they just make it like a harder version of Inferno at this point. Healers are chomping my ankles right now. Got a heart coming up soon. This is a decent proc spot if I can get it. I'll heal after a hit or two. Sure, I'm losing some ticks. Noodling. Probably getting a set somewhere soon. Just leave the ranger. I could kill him. Guess we don't take the risk in the case I like noodle 10 hits in a row. Shadowing in full tank gear, by the way. I guess I'll just kill him in full tank gear. Oh, I killed him at the range. Oops. Yeah, boy. We did it. Oh, nothing interesting happens. Damn. Well, let me get another one. Let's go. Little quick and easy grind. Look at that. The Inferno is green logged. Fortis Coliseum is green logged. There's like no proper gameplay needed. Big. Well, now I have to choose the Coliseum. Should I take the max setup, or should I take... Should I take the max setup or budget setup? What CAs do you have? Do you even have left for the Inferno? I have quite a bit. I haven't really done any of the CAs. We have... Where did they put this guy? I never remember if they put him as Zuck. Yeah, I have like all of them to do. I got my PB before this task, so they didn't grandfather it, which is kind of cringe, but whatever. But I'll go for these if I'm desperate. Right now, I have such a surplus of points, I don't really care. And then I still have Doom, which, in my opinion, Doom is probably like just faster to get all that stuff. I still need to do the Doom ones, so I'm not too hurting for points. Am I done for the... Am I done on Infernos? I might do a few runs for educational commentaries. Like, I'm doing Coliseum, right? Even though I'm green logged. Just because people like watching, having some commentaries for that stuff. But, obviously, like, without the pet, I can't call it a pet hunting stream anymore. Entity Hider. Let's see, does he have Coliseum? I think he's working on it. Working on it. You basically maintain masters for thrall time? Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's true. I don't really care about GM. I just want the thrall time. Can't be asked. Alright, how do you cheese the Coliseum again? We bring a lot of stuff to bring. I forgot what setup I bring. VH. Should we do the budget setup? Or the DPS setup? So you want to waltz into the Coliseum with an Infernal Cape because you cheesed it, and vice versa. Look at this unit. We're so back. The Nally. We need a weapon for Soul in case our thing doesn't work. Oh my god, my friend's borrowing my Noxious Halley. I have to go buy another one. Soul Reaper Axe. Do you think I'm Port Khazard? Actually, I unironically used to use the before the Noxious Oh my god, before the Noxious Halberd got released, I used to use the Soul Reaper Axe just for the Serpent Shaman. And the Fremnik Ranger. Oh, look, another unit. Look at this absolute unit right here. Door guard. I'm bringing the Eldritch. You can't stop me. It was in the video. Bring them all. Oh yeah, my friend's borrowing my SGS. Ah. Stealing everything. I buy a whole SGS. I don't think I really care. I don't really think I care that much, to be honest. How much defense do I have? 522. Looking pretty unit-ish. Unit-ish. He has my Venator bow. He has everything. Ow. Come on. Let me ask him, hold on. Let me see if he's online for me to yoink my Venator bow. Not treads? No, we're doing a budget setup. Sort of budget. It was budget until the Eldritch became 200 mil. I already put it in the video, so I'm keeping it. I could just do like... the budget could be halved if I just don't take it. It could be 200 mil cheaper if I bring an IAC. But like, I want my Eldritch. Hold on. Are treads better? Yeah, if you have money. Offers is just a sure. Justy is funny for memes, but once you get better, you probably want to use Torva or Oathplate. Echo drips, Echo boots are a pretty good drip. You gotta admit. Yeah, like treads are pretty low priority upgrades. They're pretty low priority upgrade. And we're rich. We'll just buy a new SGS and a new Venator bow. I wonder how many ornament kits Port Gazard has lost to like just dying into mistakes. Because I'm sure he's probably died like once or twice. Well, should I sell T-Bow for Mage Tank Inferno? Probably not, but I'm not gonna stop you who you are. How much is the Saradomin Godsword Ornament Kit? Jesus Christ. What have you guys done? What's that thing called? The Ancient Essence or whatever? What is the thing you charge the Venator bow with? It is Ancient Essence. Okay, I'm not losing my mind. These. True. Are Colo waves easier or Inferno? That's a good question. There are different brands of cheese. Which one do you like more? You like the mozzarella or the Parmesan? You know, they're very different. It's a matter of taste. It's a matter of taste. Okay. We have the arsenal. Oh, I need a shield. Crystal shield. Yeah, like a lot of people feel like Coliseum is easier, but not everyone agrees, and it kind of makes sense that not everyone agrees. So. Don't worry, we're gonna cheese them both. Let me change the title of the stream. And then we will cheese a Coliseum. I'll just say plus Colo after. Like, they play very differently, too. Like, the one is pretty... Or, they're both pretty mage, but one of them, you can do it differently. Giga, Tank, Cheese, Coliseum. Zuck, Hunt. Done. Mozzarella is Coliseum. Inferno's Parmesan. Let's see. I think we got everything we need here. Only need one of these, honestly. Don't really need that many of those. I think this is a good setup. Oh my god, I'm on Ancients. Finish Yama log? No, I'm still working on that. I haven't done Yama in a while though, so maybe I'm not really working on that. Fender? Yeah, I'll bring in the Fender. Yeah, my def fee is pretty high right now, actually. Because you bastards made all the Justiciar prices over 10 mil. Okay, maybe not all of them. Most of them. Also, I lent all my ornament kits in SGS Venator, so I just bought a second pair. It's fine. If I die, I die. Who could have done this? It was me. It was me. I did this to myself. A Grand Champion approaches. Alright, I'm a little rusty, don't flame me. Sure. Alright. We'll go over all the mindsets. We always go Blasphemy and we don't think about it. We will always Eldritch Spec the Berserker. What? No one saw that. But don't judge me. Always a rigor on. Don't judge me. I'm rusty. Oh, I want that. I want that experience. Here, Myopia is S tier. We're gonna go Myopia. If something is on like the first one, like you're getting Myopia 1, you usually want to go for it. Do a little trolling. This is a real strategy. I could be flicking the Noxious Halberd infinite amounts of more DPS. Or I could be fully disrespecting this Colossus right now. Gotta up your disrespect. If you aura farm on the mobs, they get scared. Is a proven fact. Are you stabbing? Dude, I'm 200 mil strength. It's over. Look at that wasted XP. I'm putting on defensive. Oh wait, no, that's stab too. It's over. Okay, so these two, Totemic and Manti Mayhem, are both Garbanzo. I'm gonna avoid the Ranger. The Rangers on both sides. Oh, this one is just one Ranger. We're chilling. Let your Blood Fury heal you up. This is one thing that's good about cheesing Coliseum, is that instead of being on Ancients, you're just permanently Blood Furying up instead. Sometimes you can shuffle the Major. Sometimes it worked. Give a little back and forth. The Ranger doesn't see you on the corner here, but there are some corners. Like, I think this corner that he'll see you, so you can be kind of careful. I'm freaking rusty. You missed a pet drop, it's over. It was literally one run though, so. The first Mage tank. Imagine training your whole life to glorify Ralos and then get bonked by the door. That's a little unlucky. He's got like a religious position and everything, and he's getting bopped. Can I safe spot him on any of his corners? Is that a thing? Maybe not. You're rusty though, you're Reynold. How dare you? Dare you? These three... You can take any three of them, but Solo Flare is usually considered to be the easiest. So you gotta lure this guy closer, right? So normally you would go here, flick these three prayers, but you can also just put up the door and pray Mage and wait. You know? And then heal to full with your Blood Fury anyway. Don't touch me, I'm sterile. Alright, we're good. Holy, Halberd goes hard. And then nice trick, even with Myopia, you can still stand on the corners and melee, because you're only one away. Do not fear the Manticore. Do not fear the Manticore. The Manticore, with its custom Q scripts or whatever, is not to be feared. Fearing the Manticore only makes your life harder. See? Let's see. So, Doom is good, but we have 9 points already. And we don't really want to go to Doom 2 if you're learning. So, let's also... Finishing a level 3 of anything is really good because you open up the pool more. I would say as an experienced player, I always click Doom here, but as a learner, I'll hold off. I didn't really go over how to start Coliseum, just a ton of guides on that, but I like how to start every wave. And you can just wait for reinforcements here. You could also destack on the northwest pillar. You can get the tiny mages to come towards you by just doing this, praying mage, standing here, coming back. You don't really need to tank 2 hits. Usually 1 hit is fine. Like, just quick back and forth. Orchazard, my hero, our inspiration. I do respect this guy though. This guy's kind of scary. Got declose. So the Ranger is gonna see him on the first tick, so it's the same as the Manticore. There's really, like, if I just pretend I'm fighting the Manticore, then it's just like the easiest thing ever. It's basically how you should see it. If you're an absolute wuss, then you could destack them. And there's nothing wrong with like doing that, like the correct prayers, while like running away, like this. Because then you don't have to hold the prayer for like an extended period of time, right? And then it'll split. That way you only feel pressure to do it for like 1 or 2 rotations. And if you're an absolute wuss, then you just pray Mage. You just pray Mage, put the door up. You think Port is innately good at OSRS or a lot of practice? I am of the opinion that he probably put in a shit ton of hours to get that good. He is talented, and every hour he puts in makes him better than if you were to put that same hour in. So I'm going to go with both. But he probably also puts in a lot of hours to get that good. Like, I'm not a believer that talent innately gives you like that much of a head start, like that crazy of a head start that Port has on everyone. That skill gap. But it makes your learning like he's got the league's multiplier. He puts in an hour, he gets 5 times better than you put in when you put in your 1 hour. He's got the league's multiplier. It's the best way to put it. I like Frailty. Frailty's good. Frailty's a lot more, or yeah, better than Doom. Do I care about this Manticore slapping the shit out of me? I don't think I do. Double South. I do need to tuck myself in for this guy. Because if I stand on this row, the melee will come out. Which kind of sucks with the Solar Flare here. But I can also dodge between these 2 tiles, or just tank the Solar Flare. A lot of options. I can just kill the Manticore in time. So the correct Mage, there are a few correct ways to do it. This is one like correct way, where you can like run toward him after and to off-tick them. You can also use that as a concept, like this, to lure him out, and that way you don't need to continue holding it. You just need to do it like once. Like there's always the easy way, right? That does the same thing. Just, sure, you lose a few ticks, not hitting right away, but a lot of people don't care. That's one way. Oh my god, I almost got scanned by the hitbox. Yeah, like Port also has crazy game knowledge on top of everything. What we got cooking here? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely take the one that will make it so I can't cheese. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So this side probably I only have to fight the Manticore, so I'm gonna go that way. Oh. Messed up. I wonder if I can do it to this guy too. Do him dirty. The Din's Bopperoonie. Swing. So now we have a problem. Now I don't have a ranged weapon, he's far away. Fuck it, we ball. Bring him closer this way. The Minotaur is not immune, being blockable. I'm gonna try this out with Oath instead of Just Eat. Think it'll work. I want you to open up your Oath plate. Wear this exact same set, but with Oath plate. Take a look at your ranged defense. And tell me with a straight face. It's the same. It's like half. It's not a good idea. Don't do it with Oath plate. If you're gonna cheese, do it with. If you're gonna cheese and want DPS, use it in Torva, or just use it just this year. If you are planning on playing properly, then absolutely use the Oath plate. It is very good DPS. You're actually gonna put up your protection prayers. Speaking of playing properly. I think Soul Flare 2 is better. I do want to take it to level 3. Torva? Yeah, Torva is actually really good for that. Oh, there's a ranger on this side, and that's it. Ah! The Fremdings actually do damage, though. That is something to be afraid of. Ray Mage on this side. Click some yellow. So figuring out Iron. Honestly, if you have 5 quivers, just do it in Oath plate. Just don't cheese as hard. Like, you don't have to cheese. You got 5 quivers, you don't really need to cheese. You react probably way faster than the average like first case here to the wave start. Terrible game. You gotta have some ego, some faith in yourself. I feel like the solar flare hate is unjustified. I mean, it's fine until you get to solo and like it's really hard. Like obviously I'm fine with it because I practiced it a bunch, but like if it's your first soul and you get solar flare, it does screw you up a lot. I haven't been bringing Door. Yeah, you could always bring Door as a backup plan, but it might not be really worth it. So you could put block here if you want to cross or free like this. But and then you can just turn it off. We do a little oh. Race him. Little 1v1 action here. We walk to Aura Farm. We do a max run? Probably not. I've done a lot of max runs with educational commentary and everything. I missed the melee prayer there. Piccolo. You gotta admit, Piccolo has good drip. I wasn't a fan of him trying to rock the Saiyan armor though. I was like, not my thing. Like with the shoulder pads. That's a lot. Ooh, Myopia 3. I think this side will just have the 1v1. We gotta bring him a bit closer, right? So we put up the Dins, and we stand here menacingly, even though we could pray ranged easily. Recently got Quiver at 56 deaths. Hey, congratulations, dude. Thank you, boy. That's right. You gotta know the correct solve so that you can do it as incorrectly as you can. Holy, what is that lag? Got 2 Rangers south on wave 10, got hit 38, 38, then 30, 30. Have you tried praying ranged? If there's 2 Rangers, just pray ranged. There's nothing else hitting you, right? You gotta make that decision while you run to the pillar. Like, there's Rangers. So, correct way is to line up this guy so that it's like this. That his ranged hit is on the same second tick as this Manticore. You can use this knowledge to run south, or you can just not give a shit. Just run south. Wah, wah, wah. At the Warbanders, you gotta make that decision midway while you're fighting the Warbanders. Because you're kind of expected to know how to like deal with the Fremies while you're praying against the Manticore. And you have to remember, you have to actually switch your prayers against the Manticore. So just knowing to oh yeah, all I have to do is pray range while I handle the Fremies. That's what you should be thinking about. It's like, what should I be praying while I fight the Fremies? That makes sense. Like, if I see 2 Rangers on me, yeah, I'm just gonna pray range, and you don't really need the tank setup in that case, because you're just doing it with any setup. Solar Flare 3 or Frailty 2? I'm gonna go Solar Flare 3. Like here, there's probably gonna be 2 Rangers if I go this side, so I'm gonna go this side. Have you tried praying? Look, sometimes you need to realize you don't need the tank setup for that one particular solve. There are a lot of really difficult scenarios, like if a Manticore is hitting you with a Ranger or Major, right? Then yes, the tank setup can solve it there, but if you get a free solve, you gotta take it sometimes. When it's just two Rangers hitting you, you pray ranged, you handle the reinforcements after. Sometimes you gotta know. That one has nothing to do with the tank setup. If they give you a free solve, you take the free solve. Yeah, it's not like we're trying to be a dick. This is what it is. Like here, right? Like this is just two range. Oh, never mind. There is a Major back there. Kind of annoying to destack that guy, so I'm just gonna say fuck it, we ball. I don't need to pray mage. I just pray range, but I think it's funnier. Just a ranger will come. After 56 steps, I'd rather a double Manticore than double South in wave 2 to 6. Oh, you mean like with the small one? The small serpent? Yeah, it's really annoying dealing with the small serpent. Like, when you get used to the Manticore, it's just like, oh yeah, it's just one monster. There's two Manticores. Unless they see you on different ticks, then you're freaking screwed. Noxious Halberd, my beloved. You just stand away. Where can I use Ellie? You can use it where I use the Crystal Shield. You just put it on when you spec with the Elders. That's it. So this is just like one Manticore. But you could also separate them if you wanted to. As in moving pillars while you flick. Or just pray mage and dins, blah 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 blah. Remember, the more knowledge you have, the stronger the cheese gets. So you know exactly where you can be cheesing. I'm gonna cheese the heck out of this Manticore for the memes. How you cheese on one defense? Look at Port Khazard's no overhead video. You don't even... You can do that. Basically. Bonk. We did it. Peak gameplay right there. We'll go frailty. Danger here. I'm gonna go on the Major side. Looks more fun over there. Wonder if I could do it to him too. It's a little bit harder with the Ranger. The Ranger is a lot more often than the Manticore. Oh, but I got the Denny B spec. It's like a DDS. A crush. Oh. Dude, the fucking door, it just bonks. It's so broken. I'm committed. I've killed Solo with the door already, actually. Not the whole kill, though, because this sucks. It's after the grapple. Yeah, I'm burning through my combat, so... I'm calling the police. What? That's perfectly fair. Custom queues doesn't mean it doesn't roll against your defense. We all learned this. Door bonk is legit. It's the most head empty thing you can do. Oof. Look, 400 ping. Look, I'm doing it. I don't need... ping is all lie. You don't need skill. You just do this. Who cares if you're lagging? What are they gonna do about it? Yeah, Zuckpet? We did get Zuckpet. We're chilling right now. Shouldn't have used up all my spec before Zuck. Stop it, Thrall! I need my death charge. Thanks. Doom. Let's get our prayer up. Didn't realize the Manticore like never hits. Yeah, the Ranger actually hits. And Myopia, right? Yeah, we're chilling. Alright. Oh, no one saw that. Jesus, that lag is crazy. I actually don't know where we are in the cycle. There we are. Whenever I say I'm rusty, I mean I'm rusty at like soul. Freaking Solar Flare. Jesus, I forgot what button I had that binded to. Like a jump scare. Game scary. Door didn't kill it. Unlucky. I tried to kill the door, as requested. Didn't work out. Yeah, you know, what's it called? Splinters went up a lot, actually. Splinters are 330. This is money right now. This is money. Alright. That was my Coliseum run. You are welcome for that dreadful example of me bopping things to death. But we'll do more. We'll actually do like a real commentary later. I'm gonna go eat, and yeah. I might stream more later though. Who knows? Thank you for watching. Oh yeah, you can adjust the ping in the Soul Trainer future. Goodbye.